Hi guys, welcome back to Little Homestead Adventures. Today we have here the rabbit colony. A lot of you guys wanted me to make a video and I haven't gotten to it. No excuses, I just been lazy. But here is the rabbit colony. It's still in progress, so this is not the end result. We do have we have one, two, three. I believe we have 4 rabbits, females, does. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 4 does and 1 buck in here. We did try to put the other buck that we have, but they just were fighting all the time, so we just ended up doing 1 buck for 4 females, and that should be enough to make us a lot of babies here. As you can see, they're mixed breeds. I am trying to have just Californian and New Zealand's, just pure Californians and New Zealand's, or a mix in between those 2 breeds together. As you can see right here we have a full purebred New Zealand, which is the white one right there, and then our buck is our Californian, which is right there, right over there, and then this one is our purebred Californian doe. And our buck is over there, purebred Californian buck. The black one, I believe, let me see the black one what it is. I do have it here in my notes here. I always do forget though. So we have alright, so the brown one over there, down right there, she is half New Zealand and half American blue doe. Alright, and the black one over there, she's a doe, and she is New Zealand and American blue. The same, the same breed as my brown one here. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. The same breed here as my brown one. They're both New Zealand and American blue. I mean, New Zealand and American blue. So we have, New Zealand mixes in here and Californian. We just try to be doing like that. I'll take you guys in there. As you guys can see, we have here this chicken wire fencing here has worked perfect. It's almost 8 p.m. so it's kind of getting dark already in here. Let's close it up. Alright, so we do have more rabbits over there. You guys can see there's lion heads. But right now we're focusing on the colony. So in here we have the feed. This thing can hold up to like 70 pounds, not gallons, 70 pounds of feed. So it's full right now, pure feed in there. Alright, right here we have their water. As you can see, I'm feeding them in this poultry thing. I just added dirt, so it got a little bit dirty. I'll clean it off right now. But we do have water bottles, but I've been doing this because it's been kind of cold, kind of hot, kind of warm. And so sometimes the weather changes, so that's what we have this setup right here. Alright, so we're using those. Over here we have the nesting boxes. We do have 4 does in here, so we gotta make sure everybody has their nest box. The ground, a lot of you guys been asking me, how do you keep your rabbits not digging? As you can see, we do have wire in the bottom, so they cannot dig out. You see that? We have wire. All this, maybe like a ½ inch wire. Well, you guys can see a little bit, ½ inch of wire all over this. We have wire, so they cannot go out, not possibly go out. But if some case they can destroy the wire, and that can happen. So you gotta pay attention. And here we have this little hutch here, which nobody's inside. But in here they can have their babies too if they want. They're over there. They're kind of scared of me. So this doe right here, she actually kindled, but she was sold to me bred, and I guess the lady didn't know the actual due date, so we made a mistake and we thought about the due date being on the 21st, I believe, but she kindled on the 12th, which the babies all died. One I found, and then the other ones were not found. I don't know how many she had, but it was our mistake and not on her own. That's why she doesn't have a lot of fur. You just can tell right there. Yeah, this is pretty much our, our little rabbit, a little colony for the rabbits. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. We have hay all over here, just making sure all the does have hay if they're about to kindle. Because as you can see, when you're in a colony, you don't know when they're gonna kindle because they're in a colony basically, and they just breed like rabbits. And we don't always, we're not always here to make sure if they're bred, if they got bred, the process of getting bred. We're not always here to make sure of that. So sometimes, we don't know. So we make sure though there's a lot of hay for they can build their nest. If that's the occasion of them having babies, they can build their nest out of hay. So hay is always here for them if they want it. Yeah, so on the top here, you guys can see there is some tarp and more chicken wire. So there's a tarp on the top so that all the babies here don't get attacked by hawks or you name it. There's a lot of predators here. And then for baby rabbits, small baby rabbits, it can be devastating because they can literally die. Like a cat can literally attack them. I've had attacks back then, like, let's see, I've had attacks of like cats and all that kind of stuff with my rabbits, with their baby rabbits. And I even had people stealing my rabbits, my baby rabbits, which it was really, 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 really annoyed. But I'm just so thankful that I've had a good security system and cameras all over. So now I know who's doing that, which it's stupid, I think. But I mean, if you want a baby rabbit, you can let me know. I can give you one. I'm not like that. But I just don't like people stealing my stuff. Honestly, that's like no, that's no. So we make sure we have wooden fence, as you can see, all over our property. I can't even talk, but we have all that stuff there. So this is pretty much the rabbit colony, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We make sure they have a lot of sticks and just wood and stuff where they can chew on it, all that kind of good stuff. A lot of people say that rabbits need to be trimmed, their nails, etc., etc. No, they don't. They do it on their own. They're scratching, they will do it on their own. I've never had a problem ever in my 6 years, maybe 7 years of owning rabbits and raising rabbits. I've never had a problem of their toenails or their nails outgrowing. Never. I'm not saying it can never happen. I'm just saying I've never experienced that. Look at the dog. I've never experienced that. So now on the side here we have just this cover thing right here. We only have it on this side and on this side and not on this side because we have that wooden fence. So everything, we don't want people on the road to look at the rabbits, so that's why we make sure. And over there we have a gate which is open, which you can see a lot of more houses over there, so that's why we make sure everything is closed and they don't, because a lot of my neighbors, they really live close by me. We're urban homestead, so there's houses near us and stuff, so I just want to make sure they don't get distracted, I guess, or get mad because I've owned animals. But I make sure everything is clean, organized for these baby rabbits. They're not babies, but for these rabbits. So yeah, my dog is patiently waiting for me to get out. So yeah, guys, these are the little rabbits. You guys can see the little holes in there. They can get in there. And then my son, I don't know what he's doing. He's making a lot of noise. Hey, no, Christian. All right. Mama? So that's pretty much it, what we have here on the colony. This is pretty much what we do here. I've had these rabbits in here. How long have I had them? I have had them, I can say about 2-3 weeks already, because they were in cages before, just like those lion heads. They were in cages just like that. The reason the lion heads are in cages, just maybe you will ask, is because they're different breed, and I'm only doing purebred lion heads for the pet stores. So pet stores, they require purebred, even though sometimes breeders don't actually do purebred, but I want to be fair and consistent with everybody, and I want to breed purebred lion heads. So those are my 2 lion heads in there. You guys can kind of see them. Kind of see their cages. Pretty big cages they're in. So yeah, these are meat rabbits though, so they can live together and breed and together and whatever, you know. But I've had these babies, I call them babies, I don't know why, but I've had these rabbits in cages. It's just like everybody else. So yeah, there's they are, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and do what you do. Their feed. Wait, there's nothing over here, just fence or wire. That's pretty much it, guys. Yeah. Alright, guys. As always, God bless and goodbye.